What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Errol Spence Jr. Sources say if he gets past Mikey Garcia next weekend, a unification bout between him and Shawn Porter should be projected as no later than July. Okay, so this tells me everything I need to know. We have a fight, then we have a projected fight. We know Shawn Porter had a fishy decision. That's what I'm gonna call it. A fishy decision. He's a fighter that he's regarded as one of the lower tier champions, and yet Errol Spence is going to fight Mikey Garcia, and he's favored to beat Mikey Garcia, mind you, and then he is set to have a unification with Shawn Porter. And I'm not saying that will be a bad fight, but I'm saying I understand the politics of boxing now. I understand the plan with PBC and Al Heyman. See, Yordenis Ugas was not supposed to win any fight. Neither was Luis Ortiz. Neither was Erislady Lara. None of these guys. These guys are the front men for someone else's resume. Think about it. Canelo Alvarez was going to fight Cotto. That was the projected fight before the Lara fight. But he lost to Austin Trout. So after he lost to Austin Trout, they were like, well, shit, Canelo can't lose to Austin Trout because we're going to miss a lot of money fighting Cotto for the WBC. The same belt that he took off of Sergio Martinez, right? In an upset fight with him. And so that fight was real fishy. Scorecards were the same exact way, right? Luis Ortiz and Deontay Wilder. Of course, Deontay Wilder was in negotiations with Anthony Joshua. And then a lot of fishy shit happened in that fight. They stopped the fight to ask if he was okay when Luis Ortiz, hurt him, stunned him with a couple punches because he was in trouble in the 7th round, and he was given all this extra time and extra help, and, wasn't calling fouls. So, yeah, something was in play with that too. Now, we have another PBC fight, right? Now we have Shawn Porter, Yordenis Ugas. Good fight. Ugas landed the most telling blows, responded to everything that Shawn Porter did. Dropped Shawn Porter. They called it a damn slip. Then one scorecard was fishy, along with the referee had some, It's always something that's in play to protect these fighters. But it's always something they're working on, and they don't want to mess up that investment. So they have to have these things in play. Okay? So now we see what's going on. Okay, now they were setting Shawn Porter up with Errol Spence. So now the interview with Shawn Porter made sense. No, I'm not giving Ugas a rematch. I got bigger and better fights. Because you knew that fight was already going to be on the table for you, brother. He's thinking, hell, if I take a L, it's going to be from Spence. It's not going to be from Ugas. You know what I mean? So I get that. So the same for Deontay Wilder, because those are risky fights. The same for Canelo Alvarez, but, Canelo Alvarez, defeated his opponent. He was actually the one that fought. Deontay hasn't fought Anthony Joshua yet. And the funny thing about projection and plans and the things you orchestrate, this is boxing. Boxing is that sport that you can definitely rely on karma to be introduced. See, next weekend is very, very important, and I'm going to be watching that fight like a hawk. Of course, I'm going to be covering it. That's what I do. But it would be so damn funny to see Mikey Garcia whoop Errol Spence's ass for 12 rounds. And you know what that will mean? That means all these little bullshit plans will be thrown right out the window. Picking on these smaller guys because he called you out. You know what I mean? Because obviously there's a reason he called you out. You know, he just had enough nuts to do it. You know, just people thought he was crazy, just thought it was like a PR stunt for Mikey Garcia. But, you know, nonetheless he did that. So that would be a funny, and I will laugh my ass off if Mikey Garcia goes in there and outboxes Errol Spence. I don't see him knocking him out. But that would be crazy to see him knock him out, but I don't see that happening. Because if Mikey was going to win, it'd have to be just from round for round, you know, a smartly strategic planned attack. You know, not too, you know, don't get too greedy. You know, don't get too, you know, over anxious to land certain punches. You know, just land, score, get out. Land, score, get out. Land, score. Oh, he's coming in, clinch his ass, turn him, and repeat the process. So yeah, it could be like some old Tyson Fury, Klitschko shit, whatever. You know what I mean? Some James Braddock, Max Bear shit, whatever, right? But he would win the victory. But it would foil the bullshit of the politics, the shit that's in play to make certain fights happen, regardless of honest performances. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just wanted to lay that by you on how you feel about Errol Spence and Shawn Porter, me counterpunching it. Let me know what you think about this video. Please subscribe. And you guys been counterpunched. Peace.